Right, so hey guys, my name is Alex here with MBGT, and today we are taking a look at the Philips Hue system. So when I was looking at purchasing my Philips Hue system, I didn't really find any videos on YouTube that were pretty simple and straight up to the point that told me exactly what the Philips Hue system did and what it could do for me and what I was spending my money on. I knew that it was a lighting system that you can control with your mobile phone from anywhere you were in the world, but there wasn't any sort of ease of setup videos of how easy the product is to use, whether it is user friendly, whether it is reliable, and I'm going to go over all of these things that you guys need to know if you want to purchase a Philips Hue system in this video, so let's get straight to it. So the first thing you need to purchase when you are looking at getting a Philips Hue system is the Philips Hue Bridge. Now this is the little circular device I have in my hand now. It's a very minimalist device. It can fit in the palm of my hand. It's also wall mountable. And on here you've got 3 lights and 1 button, and you also have a Ethernet LAN port which is 10100 and a little power adapter. Now this comes with a Ethernet port, Ethernet cable and a power adapter, so you are covered on those fronts. All you have to do is plug this little device in to your home network. Now it's as simple as taking the Ethernet cable that comes with the Philips Hue, plugging it in here and then plugging it into a spare port on your router or switch or however you have your network configured, and then taking the power port that it comes with, plugging it in there and then putting it into the power socket in your country, wherever you are. Hopefully you can find one, you know, with your power adapter on it, whether you're in the US, UK or EU, and then that's pretty much it done. That's the hardest bit done. You've plugged your bridge into the router. That's the hardest bit done. Like seriously, it's really easy to set up. So once you have plugged in your Philips Hue hub and all the lights have become stable and it says it's connected to the internet, the little globe light will light up blue. Then the next thing you need to do is take your tablet or iPhone or an Android device, go onto the App Store and download the Philips Hue app. Now the app isn't big at all, and when you open the app will search for the bridge. Now what it will then ask you to do is it will say it's found the bridge on your home network. You obviously need to make sure your iPad or whatever tablet you're using or your phone that you're using is connected to your home network. It will find the bridge and then it will ask you to go and press the button on the bridge. So what you will do is you'll walk over to the bridge, press the button on the bridge, and then it will say, congratulations, you have set up your Hue system. Now, what then the bridge will do is search for all the lights that it can find in the nearby area. So what you need to do by this point is have taken your Philips Hue lights and plug them all into a power source. So in my case, I have 1 set of strips, LED strips, and then I've got 2 Bloom lights, which are the lights that sort of light up the wall. They are the accent lighting lights. Now I'm looking to buy more Philips Hue in the future, but I thought this was a good starting point just to test out the system. So once the hub has searched around the surrounding area and found all the lights in its proximity, then what you can do is give the lights names. Now as you are renaming the lights, conveniently the light that you are renaming will flash on and off to indicate that you are choosing the right light. So you can give that light the name maybe hallway, or in my instance I have TV LED strips, I have roof lighting, and I have accent lighting. Now they are what I have called my 3 Philips Hue lights. Obviously you do not need to call your lights what I have called mine. Maybe you want to call yours living room lights or behind TV LED strips or bedroom lights. Anything you guys want, you can call your lights whatever you want, like anything in the world ever. What I found out is that you have to create a Philips Hue account to be able to control your lights from wherever you are in the world. Say if you were on 3G or 4G LTE and you were in town and you wanted to control your lights, it won't work right out of the box. What you have to do is go to the Philips Hue website, create an account, and then log into that account on the Philips Hue app when you're still connected to your home network, and then you can configure it from there. It's a very simple process to do, but it's just a heads up in case you guys are wanting to go out your house straight away and start using your Philips Hue when you're not in the house. You do need to set up an account for that. It's obviously free of charge. So the first thing I was thinking was, I've seen loads of people get their Philips Hue lights to dance to music and to come on as they arrive home, and I was thinking, I don't see any options for that in the actual Philips Hue app, and there's not. What you have to do is go and download a third-party app. So I am using an app called Ambify, and what that does is let you browse your music library and make your lights flash or dance to your music. So say if you're having a party, you can really sort of light up the room and make the party even better with your Philips Hue lights. There's so many different apps out there. There's one called If This Then That. I think it's just called on the App Store IFTTT. And what you can do with that is you can set up, if this happens, then make my lights do this. So you can say, like, if someone likes my Instagram photo, make my lights flash, or if someone tags me in a post on Facebook, make my living room lights flash blue for 5 seconds, or if my favourite football team scores, make my bedroom lights flash red, or whatever you guys want. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of apps that you guys can get that are for Philips Hue but not necessarily made by Philips. This is a third-party system, so a lot of developers can create applications for the system and make it a much better system, pretty much. So that is pretty much Philips Hue in a nutshell. What is Philips Hue? Well, it's a remote controlled lighting system that you control with your phone. It's very responsive. It has 100% worked for me. Every time I've gone to turn my lights on, it's always worked. I've set up reminders on it, and it can also wake you up in the morning. It's a very, very versatile system, and it's flawless. It just works, and it's a little bit tricky to get used to. I didn't really know that there was different apps that you could get, but once I found that out, then everything was hunky-dory. You know, I could have my lights wake me up in the morning through different apps. You've got to definitely get different apps to get the most out of this system. You can even tell your lights to turn on as you arrive home using the GPS on your phone. It's really intelligent, and Philips have done a very, very, very good job. As for the lights themselves, yes, they're very bright, actually. They are LED lights, obviously. They have like 50,000 million different colours on there, so you can literally pick any colour you want. The lights that I have, the LED strips and the bloom lights, are very, very bright. I haven't been disappointed with them so far, but this isn't a review of the actual lights themselves. This is more what is Philips Hue and how do you set it up. So guys, I really do hope you've enjoyed this really short video on Philips Hue. I've been having a lot of questions about it on my setup video, so I thought I would just do a video on here to tell you guys about it. So if you want any more information, or you want a more in-depth review of the Philips Hue system, me going into depth with the actual different lights that I have and how they work, then let me know in the comment section down below. But that's been it for this video, guys. If you've enjoyed it, then a like rating is much appreciated, and if you want to see me do some cool stuff with my Philips Hue, maybe do a separate video on me making my Philips Hue lights dance to music, or doing some custom light jobs with the Philips Hue, then also let me know in the comment section down below, guys, and I'll see what I can do. But that's it for today, guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed. A like rating is always appreciated, and I will see you in my next video. Adios.